I'm about to go and die. We're gonna shoot for 45 minutes on the Stairmaster today. And I drank quite a bit last night, and you know how it is the next day after you drink. It's like you're not fully there, you know? Like, I don't typically get hungover like that, to be honest, but I still don't feel 100%, man. Like, I'm feeling like I tried to drink a coffee and Loki made me feel worse. So, a little bit of a headache, but it doesn't matter because I'm an inside nigga and I don't drink, right? And I decided to drink it last night. I decided today I'm gonna punish myself with death. Drinking is punishable by death. You can be outside all you want, but you better be in the gym the next day. Dying. Burning all that alcohol off. That is if you want to stop being a fat cat. But if not, bro, keep doing your thing, you know. But I'm gonna go die because I want to have a nice body, you know, and I don't want to be fat. So I'm gonna go die, and then I'm gonna drink again. You know what I'm saying? See, problem is, bro, they only allow a maximum of 30 minutes on the cardio equipment. See, bro, I ain't gonna lie, the school gyms are so ass, bro. They have so many rules and regulation, no cologne. You have to clip the weights every time if you're lifting like on a barbell, right? You know, you put the weights on each end, even if you put like a 10 or like a 25 or a plate, you gotta clip it. Even just warming up and shit, you gotta clip that shit. It's like, bro, shut up. Can't use chalk. You can't record in that gym. That's why you guys haven't seen any content of me in that gym, really. Because you can't even record in that gym. You can't even use chalk, bro. You can't use chalk. I don't like using straps. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think, like, the straps, yeah, there might be people out there that like them, but I don't find them as effective as chalk is. Chalk is so much more effective than straps are. Yeah, you're gonna be a little messy, but it's more effective. Straps are not as effective. So I'm not trying to use them straps, bro. I use my chalk. This guy's like, yeah, bro. You can't use chalk, bro. Yeah, it's just all standard. I'm like, is there a reason for that? Because I generally don't know why. To be honest, I don't know, dude. It's kind of stupid too. But yeah, you can't use chalk in here, bro. Thanks, bro. So I think I figured out the cheat code for this whole like 30 minutes shit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, right? Is I'm gonna do 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna do 30 minutes on the treadmill. I'm gonna die for 30 minutes. Okay, and then I'm gonna go and pretend to take a shit. Okay, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna go back on the Stairmaster. So that if anyone wants to check the time, realistically it'll be like 45 minutes, but it'll be like 15 minutes, you know? But I also do feel like that's kind of cheating though, you know, to take a rest. 'Cause I must die for 45 minutes straight. You know, I'm just gonna be on there and wait for someone to say something. And if they say something, then I'm just going to ignore them. Let's start us off here, guys. We gotta warm up the legs for this. That's just tiny treadmill. Ready? So now we're just gonna do a quick stop. You know what I'm saying? Quick stop. So what I'm gonna do is right now on 3.2 right now, no incline. We're just warming up. I'm gonna do this for about a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna bump it up to like 4.2. Start to get into like a little bit of a jog, a little bit for another 2 minutes. And then for the last minute or so, I'm just gonna go for a light jog. Put it at like 5.5 to like a 6. Go for a jog for a minute. So right now we're gonna bump it up to like a 4. Run this for a couple minutes. Contacts. Had a dream of the game plan, the next flex, the fake people. It's a little jog, you know what I'm saying? Get the blood pumping, gears going. Order that made me give the last laugh. I took a break, but the shade brought my rap. All done the warm up. Now we're gonna do some stretches. Fucking leg swings. We do like 15 of these. All right, let's get this shit fucking started, man. Let's get this show on the road, man. Put it at 4. Do this steady for 5 minutes. Dude, I was avoiding Stairmaster for the longest time in my life. Shit, I mean, everybody that's done Stairmaster can justifiably say why they avoided it for a big portion in their lives, right? It's not easy, bro. Years on end, months on end. You're running like the same split. It's boring, man. Make sure you change up a few things. Challenge yourself. As you're improving in the gym, as you're lifting more weights, obviously as you're getting stronger, you're gonna challenge yourself, bro. You can't just work out the same way for years. You learn how to make, or let's just say you're learning how to play basketball for the first time. The first things they probably teach you is how to dribble, how to do a layup, how to pass, right? How to move without the ball, stuff like that. But obviously, as you increase the ranks, because obviously most of you probably started playing basketball the first time you're in grade school, right? You're in grade school, everybody's pretty ass. Nobody really knows what they're doing, right? And then now you progress till high school, essentially. You got to now fine tune the skills that you already know, right? To compete with people at this level. Now that I'm in high school, like the 1-2 moves I could do all the time in grade school that used to work, they're not going to work here because everybody's improved. Everybody gets better, right? Then you're going into college ball now, where it's like, okay, now this is where the pros are coming from, right? So now you got to be spectacular at what you're doing. You got to be spectacular individual at this point to make the league. So you got to do some extra shit. You got to have small things in your game that's going to make you stand out. Same thing with the gym. As you level up, as you get stronger, as your body gets, as you're able to withstand more stress, more strain to your body, you up the weight, you up the reps, you make the workout a little different. Maybe change the variant of your workout. It's simply just learning how to always progressively overload the challenges you have on yourself in life, on your body. Because in order to become more resilient, you got to be able to overcome harder challenges. That's just my thing. So we just upped it up 1 to 5. We're going to go until 15 minutes. Right? Steady pace today. Steady pace. We're doing 45 minutes here, so I got to go steady. I really love reading too. Reading is very important. Not only does it, well, depending on the books you're actually reading, I would recommend reading books that teach you about life, right? But apart from these books teaching you things about life, they also help you articulate yourself a lot better. When you're speaking, reading books helps refine that skill, teaches you new words too. If you read a lot, you're gonna learn new words as you go. If English is your first language, why wouldn't you want to learn how to speak it in the most knowledgeable way possible? I don't really think you're doing yourself a service by doing that, but yeah, they teach their own, right? But I'm just saying, man, how can you be bored if you're constantly trying to learn something? How can you get bored of life? You can't. It's impossible. Dude, there's so much to do, man. There's so much things you can try and pick up on. There's so much things you can do to entertain yourself. You should never be saying, I'm bored. I don't know what to do today. Because there's so much to do, bro. You yapped our way to 15 minutes, bro. I'm gonna go on smooth 6. We're gonna go on this until 30 minutes. There's so much more to life, dude, than you realize. Trust me, there's great people in this world. There's great hobbies you can get yourself into. There's great experiences you can have. Shape your mind and yourself to become a person that attracts these things, right? Present or radiate a certain aura or energy about yourself so that you attract those type of people to your life. It starts with you, man. It always starts with you. Charity begins at home. If you don't know how to take care of your own home, how are you going to not take care of other people? How are you not going to take care of your family? Which is what's crazy when people say it's selfish to put yourself first. It's like, okay, if I choose to help you instead of helping myself first, I'm doing us both a disservice. A, I'm not giving you my 100% because I'm handicapped. Let's say you break your leg. Are you going to ask someone else with a broken leg to help you walk? No. You're going to ask someone who has 2 functional legs to lift you and help you to walk. Same principle goes into your life. Make sure you're good before you decide to help others. The only argument that you can make that'll make sense is when you have a family. But you shouldn't have a family if you yourself are not good as an individual. Don't look to make a family. What's the point of that? All the defects you have as a person will drain down to the people you're choosing to help. If you as a man, for example, if you are not strong as a man, right? Physically and mentally, that is going to twinkle down to your kids, even to your wife. Now they're going to adapt that personality from you, right? And the whole family's fucked. Or you could have waited another 2 years before you chose to start a family, give yourself time to develop a good mentor to be a father, and then go ahead and be a father. Yeah, man, my fucking head is hurting. But like I'm kind of in a flow state right now, I ain't gonna lie. Once it gets to 30 minutes, fellas, I don't think I can talk for much longer. It's approaching the 30-minute mark. I'm gonna bump it up to 7 for this. I'm gonna go until 40 minutes. And the last 5 are gonna cool down. It's at 40 minutes. I'm gonna drop this to a 5, cool down. So I look after 40 minutes on the Stairmaster. Fuck. That shit's not easy, bro. So, post-game interview for this last 5 minutes. Man, probably about 3 times there. And yeah, nobody said anything here. You know, this bitch 42 minutes now. I haven't heard shit. Feels good, bro. I'm definitely feeling accomplished right now. Hella. Fucking did it. Did it. See many calories we burnt. Not bad. That's the 45. You see it?